Hello everybody, Grizzly here, and we are gonna play as Wales in Crusader Kings 3. So, uh, if you go to play as Wales, and you choose specifically Gwynedd, which is probably the easiest way to start as Wales, and there's not really a whole lot of easy ways to be Wales, because you just are kinda surrounded by bigger players, and then you got the Vikings gonna run around too. Uh, you're going to notice you start with all of your land directly under your control, which is nice because you get to decide what you do and don't want. So what I tend to do, I tend to look at what's actually like giving me things already, and then look and see, oh, so that's where they belong. Okay. Let's see. I got loads of children. Gonna give you two of these. Just kidding, because we're in partition. Let's see. Session. Who's getting... You're getting that one. You're getting... You Shrewsbury. Actually, before I start giving them things, because I always forget this, get a bunch of marriages out here. You're going to be my player heir, so... Let's start by looking at Somerville skills. That wasn't enough. Okay, we're going to look at inheritable traits only. That's better. Being a lot of robust. Intelligence not bad. I'm not seeing anything... not seeing anybody that just blows my mind either. So we'll just go with robust. There we go. So hopefully we can get some good skills there. Alright, on to the next one. We're going to go with Alliance Power. We're going to reset to defaults and find Duchy of Angria. Good enough for me. Next one. You. Good enough for me. King of Alba. Good enough for me. Another son. Somewhere in France. Everybody getting married. Okay, we'll come down here. Make sure we have martial traits. Let's go with chivalry focus. So we can kind of lead ourselves, give ourselves that big boost. Now, who gets what? Now we're at that point where it's who gets what. You can have that. Now that, and the very first war we are going to declare is this dude for our duchy capital, which we absolutely deserve. We're going to go to our marshal. What do we want? Recruit this guy to the court. It's only 10. That'll work. We got him raising the levies, so we're going to get a little bit more men, which is just fine. And I think what we're going to do is as soon as we take this, we're going to make this our capital, since it is the duchy capital. So, military. We don't have a lot of knights. It's okay, though. We'll be working on fixing that as soon as this fight's over. Do I think I could just do like a simple station besiegers and then run this 800 over? Looks like I could. There we go. Easy win. Easy life. Last position. And try and take it here. One of our sons grew up. And that should be the end. Did we get something nice, or did we just war score our way there? Let's take this. We might get a prisoner, get some gold from taking it. Enforce our demands, and disband our troops. Okay. Now, first things first. Counselor. Increase control there. Once the control looks good, we'll move our capital there. We need another spy master again. We'll put our son there. He really likes us. He's decent at the job. So far, so good. Now, ransom someone. Let's do that. A bunch of those children don't have guardians. I should have taken care of that earlier. Let's see. Stewardship education. We'll go. She can do that. We have a daughter with diplomacy. Another daughter with diplomacy. Okay. We'll take care of them all eventually. We can now create the Kingdom of Wales. That didn't take much, did it? We can modify a couple contracts. This is one of our sons. Let's make sure that they are giving more tax if possible. I wish that this county was a little bigger, because, like, I don't know what is specifically the capital of the Kingdom of Wales. Like, that's only got 2 spots. That's only got 3. That's 2. That's 3. 2, 2, 3. What I mean? What do you do? None of the holdings in Wales particularly scream, I'm important, I'm the big guy. So, as far as which duchy is the biggest, it's definitely this one. And so we'll just try to maintain control of the entire duchy here. And this I almost expect to lose, because it's not really part of Wales. Okay, so wife is going to help someone. Which member of my council is not that grand? Help my steward. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a couple bonus taxes in here. Let's do a court physician search. And start with, I think, 2 bowmen. I think 2 bowmen, and since we have a lot of mountains and hills, we'll grab a pikeman. Already are a strategist. That's nice. We'll increase stalwart leader here. So when we lead, we're better off. Take Ava. They just want somebody. I don't need it to be huge. We're making good money each month. And that's even with our marshal. Yes, I get it. The party is happening. Without the marshal making everything cheaper. So who's this? Our ally in Asturias is having a holy war for the sheikdom of Valladolid. Yeah, I'll join. I'm definitely not going down. That is a bit expensive for me to consider going. Broken married. Whoa, what happened here? Will not accept. Why? You already accepted it once, you jerk. Oh, fine. We'll sit here and do nothing, I guess. We have other people we can eventually get some claims on. There wars on Sudriyar and Jorvik at the moment. They're not the kind of people I want to go fight. Think I'm going to try and get claims on these. Any claims on those could be nice. Alliance there. Children need guardians. Okay. We have a son with an intrigue focus. Apparently I'm still the best for that. Let me go back. Try this again. This son has an intrigue. I'll go with my wife, actually, because she's got the education trait. It'll probably do better. We have another one doing the same thing. Not too many intrigue sons. I feel like that's going to lead to a lot of murder wars. Lollardy has appeared. Of course it has. We're going to switch over to maintenance for our men-at-arms. We can get more knights this way. We can end up with just better armies in general. And on and on and on we go. Launch it towards someone. Let's just give a dignified burial. Maybe we can have enough faith that we can go talk to the Pope and be like, hey, Pope, I would like some money. Speaking of, why doesn't the Pope want to give me money? Hey, Pope, give me money. Opinion of me is not as great as I want to try and sway him. Not hard to sway the Pope. Oh, there it is. I had enough. We got exactly enough. Ooh. He gave me 102 gold, which should be enough to create the Kingdom of Wales. No, that's right. You need 500. I think it's a... one of these makes titles cheaper. It's over here. I don't know. Figure it out eventually. But I now got a claim there, so I should take it. Ooh, and we got another knight, which is exactly what we needed. I'm going to take this counselor and have him start working on another one. I think we'll go there. Clairvor, I think I deserve Rishinoig. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to pronounce Welsh names correctly. I got Llewellyn down. That's the only Welsh name I've ever been able to say correctly. And who knows, if anybody here listens to this and is Welsh and is like, that's not how you say that, I could still be wrong. And I would not be surprised by that at all. Somebody's plotting to kill me. Didn't I say there was going to be a whole lot of murder wars? Murder children? I feel like I called that. Well, I'm over my domain limit. Let's look at this. It's Stone Duchy. Okay. Which of my children is going to gain Birchenberg? Change your contract, right? Don't I have a hook on you? Nope. Apparently not. You're going to gain that one, even though you already had something. Game's weird sometimes. Ooh, let's see what's inside here. 99% chance I get brave. Let's go be brave. Okay, that war finished. This war finishes. That'd be good. My court physician tried to kill my wife. Yeah. Not good enough, buddy. Gonna go find someone else. Let's look at our court. Do we have anybody just in our court? They'd probably be decent. A bishop, maybe? The Pope passed away. Need to sway some other way. Alright, that war finished. Going here. Going to make this our Rome capital. Yay. We got the money. Let's go and build a trade port. The trade ports are always good because keeping your development high is great. Avian control. What is this? Let me see. We'll get one more claim. And we'll take that. Raise our troops. Start marching them. Fetch him out. Move to the next. Siege him down and call it a day. Oop, we got another martial perk. We'll go with that. I assume I'm bleeding. Yeah. I can try. See if I can't get a capture. Ooh, and I did capture him. So, money. Prince Yule, go ahead. Give me 100 gold. What about you? 10, 10. Ah, you're just a decent fighter. Okay, I'm going to recruit you. I'll ransom him. Oh, yeah. I'll ransom him. And I still win the war because I have his only lands left. And we made a bunch of money there. Hooray. We are slightly over our now, so let's look at our session. Let's do this first. Increase our crown authority. Who's gonna get Erdig? How'd you get that? I don't understand how they split these up. Actually, just gonna go to my wife, who's going to help me manage domain, and that's not gonna be enough. Game of trait aggressive attacker. I'll take that. I just hold on to it. And let's say I try and take another one of these. That would give enough for De Bartholomew down here. That since we are in Confederate partition, it will create a duchy title if I have 3 when it splits. But it still requires me to be able to have... Oh, no. It splits, and it would be a pain. I would have to go to war for those again. But if I just go for the full kingdom, then it's a problem. I finished. Let's make sure that we have some strength here. I think given how our terrain is, which is mostly hills and forests, we'll probably have a lot of archers and spearmen, skirmishers. That'll probably be most of our military. So we'll go barracks first, and then we'll work on hide tents. Let me double check. Grab another spearman. No, let's grab these lightfoot in a while. They're cheap, they're good in hills, and I think skirmishes are good in forests. I could be wrong. Oh, peasants want to fight. Let's look. Where do they want to fight? There's only one. Yeah, I think we're fine to tell them to bite me and raise the army and go kick them right into South Wales. Alright, one of my sons can marry. We can get an alliance there. Let's do that. Excellent. We have low control. Of course we do. We're going to go to our council and start fixing the control in some of these areas. You can still declare wars. Ooh. For Earl Coddle's. I think one of our sons have. He's actually a really good steward, so what I should do is make sure he's on the council instead of this guy. And then this marshal's not nearly as good as that one. Yeah, we might as well push the claim for our son. And this can be moved there. Nope, war's over. That got him some more land. And it left me still only one above my domain limit. So our next plan is to try and take that. Ooh. Brother-in-law died, and I'm actually okay with it. Interesting. Hey, we're gonna study. Hey, gain some martial XP. That's good. We can have more knights, but we're already a little difficult to have more knights. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's what we want to go for. We can get skills from my spouse up. Start taking these. Make us a little better on our home terrain. Because I can't believe the Vikings haven't decided to screw with us yet. I mean, Jorvik is massive. Another holy war going on down there. In Spain, surprise, surprise, Spain is having holy wars. Okay, we got another fight we can take. So we're going to. Actually, let's go right here. Raise the armies and go. Station besiegers and go. Try and catch them. As they suddenly create more people out of thin air. Dang it. Okay. Try and bring them back if we can. Hopefully they won't get caught out. There we go. Oh, they were the Irish over there. I didn't realize they had allies. Okay. Let's see if I can get them and maybe have some prisoners. Hey, we got an enemy combatant captured. Great. Enforced demands. We got one more. Let's disband this army. And then... what do we do? I think we're just going to quick invite knights. We're gonna need them. Then... got all this land. But I think I do want to either save up my money or just die once here. So that these lands split into duchies. And I deal with it then. Right now, what are we looking at? Succession laws. They have Principality of Gwynedd. That's not a lot. He gets that. He's going to create the Duchy of Dwarf, which is groovy. He's I have to expand more, which I don't want to do. Or deal with having those sons, which I don't particularly want to do. I got a lot of renown coming in. I could disinherit some of these. Disinherit 2 of them. Oh, you still can't even do that. Disinherit him since he's still young. The hooks and him to take the vows. How about you? You go take the vows. How about you? You look like the kind of guy who is content and be willing to... There we go. Oh, I need the piety for that. Jeez. Yeah, I don't got a chance here, do I? Alright. Ooh, we do have some prisoners. Let's see. Are you good at anything? Not really. Can I ransom you for gold? I'll take your money. How about you? You're not particularly great. Will you ransom for gold? You will ransom for gold. Got a Welsh guy. Oh, that's just a child. Alright, we'll wait for the child. And neither of these guys seem particularly great. So we'll just go ahead and recruit them. It's probably the best option. Maybe they'll fill in the blanks in our military. Now I think we can take Kingsguard. I think we'll see. Oh, nope, we didn't get the low knights. Oof. Expensive. Why are you so expensive? Because you've got 26. I mean, I could wage one more war. In not the nicest way. Send him and these two, and then these two would get the others. Let's do. Okay. Send a knight. You're definitely in there. Player, heir, and knight. Not gaining anything yet. I could force him into the group. A son, steward, and vassal. We'll do that. How good is he? Not particularly. Which of these are the best? Actually, I think I don't know. I'll forbid you. Then I'm going to forbid everyone else so that they're only going out on their own. My martial item. I can declare war. Yes, I can. We going fabricated claim on Gwent, and then send basically nobody to go fight them. A few nights. Well, of course it's going to say that. They're saying that war ended. Low county control there. Yeah, yeah. Surprise, surprise. Go ahead and take care of that. I just need to live long enough to send my sons on a suicide mission. You know. Oh, I was paused. I was wondering why nothing seemed to be happening. I'm paused again. I tend to do that. I tend to just hit pause. $250 piety. Which I can then ask the Pope for money. So that technically earned me more. Okay. Now, here comes the evil plan. You declare war for my claims. Here we go. I'm going to raise this army. And I'm going to specifically stop gathering, split the army off. I only want these sons to go fight. And as long as I'm not in charge of that. Yeah. In charge of that one. Ah, don't you want to fight 4 knights? Yeah. They were taken captives. Oh no. I sure hope that nothing terrible happens to them. Okay. I'm going to raise all the armies again. Gonna see our sons again. We're gonna send them in. Hopefully this time he didn't just capture them. There's one of them down. Alright. We're gonna do it again. No, it does. They don't need a commander. Right. Yeah, you. You go there. Hey, alright. Take Confider. Just cause. Well, we're gonna be okay now. Everything's fine. Everything's groovy. That's the guy that's super expensive. He's not as expensive. We'll allow. Oh. Okay. Lollardy has appeared. Big surprise. So many heresies. What is with that? What's the deal with heretics? I mean, are they Catholics? Or are they Lollards? Gosh, even I hate that joke. And I love terrible jokes. But we lost a couple sons there, so that's good. Fight's over. We can enforce our demands. And that should have shored up our succession a wee bit. Gonna gain all of those, which is just fine. He's... We're still apparently only gaining those two. That's a shame. Well, you get lots of splendor. I could go ahead and disinherit one. Because who's gaining this down here? He's gaining all these. Perfectly fine. He already has so much. He's going to be huge. Can I, like, revoke one of his titles? He will accept because he's going to gain others, though. Revoke that title. Means it's going to go elsewhere. He's going to get all of this land. Perfectly fine. Kind of the point. I want him to have a consistent land. In fact, I think I can start giving it to him. Give him these. There you go. Now if I look at my succession laws, how are things looking? It's basically saying he's going to create that title. He is going to gain that title. You're going to gain Shrewsbury, one over here. He is going to get two of these. If I expand into Mercia, where's Shrewsbury? Part of all of Mercia. Mercia is such a huge duchy. But we're over time. I will catch you guys in the next one. Please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you then.